Hey guys, and welcome back to another Unhandy construction episode. Today we lined up some of the craziest construction fails yet, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Now this first guy had his son working for him inside of this bathroom, but due to the lack of training, his son actually ended up putting screws right through the tub instead of doing a tub frame for waterproof board. Now he's lost Now, if you ever thought of the smartest way to look for a gas leak, then this video isn't for you. This guy pretty much exploded the house with his idea. Oh my God. Do it yourself isn't for everyone. Sometimes you gotta know whether you're capable of doing stuff or not. Unfortunately for this lady, it isn't a pick or choose game, but rather a go all in to only win. Now here we have this so-called plumber who basically destroyed this guy's house with water. The guy messes up so bad, he even calls the client to basically come out and help him.
Rodrigo!
And just when the pressure was too much for him to hold, the whole entire house just ended up getting flooded. But the fake plumber had one more trick up his sleeve. Just when you thought the city wasn't supposed to cheap out on the public, but here we are again. The city puts the money in their pockets and the rest for renovation. Now this foundation contractor does an inspection on this brand new track home after it was just finished up. But a stomp later and the whole house has to be torn down. Now here we have a clip of how electricians in India handle a dire electrical situation. Now this guy wears only a glove and works on his electrical hot. So pretty much one zap, and whoever is handling that, their life is pretty much done, or they'll be toast. Now this next guy spots a shoring problem before the contractor actually does. So he ended up telling all the workers to stay away from the trench, and props to him because who knows who might have actually been working in there. Now this guy from Nigeria actually filled a resume for the guy who's recording. He mentioned that his mechanical aptitude was really well, but unfortunately, when put to the test, he failed instantly. Now, if you ever need a tile guy for an emergency, then this guy is your go-to because he'll put a screw right into your tile so it stays in place. This is why the newer generation of drywall apprentices aren't like what they used to be, because all it takes is one simple wrong move for your drywaller to be out of commission. Now believe it or not, these guys are actually alive and completely safe. Given that they had harness and all of that stuff basically saved their lives from this crazy wind. Now, the painters compared to North America and Asia are unmatched because one country has all the technology, but the different country has no technology and still gets the job done faster.
Yo! Yo!
He tried to defend it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yo!
Now these guys had a full tile crew after needing to lay down the biggest floor tile I've ever seen. Given that they had all the necessary equipment, it still wouldn't stop the unexpected from happening.
短点，慢慢的耸升你在这儿来，好放，放，慢点啊。
Now this is the reason why you shouldn't be blind and should take precaution before installing a TV mount, because this guy literally screwed right into a gas line trying to put up a mount for his monitor. Luckily the screw was holding in the gas, but this could have pretty much ended up with a house explosion.
A long time ago. Very lucky.
Now the question about this is, how was that thing even standing still? When it collapsed, a moment of relief came through because it could have fell on someone else. This wasn't only poor craftsmanship, but a project handed to the wrong people.
Yo! Yo! He's trying to defend it.
If you ever wondered what the easiest way of getting rid of a leak is, it's right in front of you and only a couple of hammers away. Now this concrete contractor absolutely messed up after telling one of the workers the wrong thing. The workers ended up putting rebar all around it.
The top of the concrete, and yep, about 2-3 inches from the top of the concrete. Next time, be sure to tell me it needs to be in the concrete. Son of a bitch.
Now what are these guys thinking, putting a paver on a very light boat in the sea? Now these guys didn't give it a second thought and thought loading it was imagined better in their mind. But here they got hit with a brutal reality check. Now here we have one of the most unimaginable things happen to this electrical contractor. Now, after wiring up this house himself and along with a few other workers, he comes to the job site at night to only find out that the tweakers had ended up stealing all the wire from this house. Now, he's left with nothing and the police won't do anything about it.
Got done earlier last week before I started that other one, and this is the shit I gotta deal with. Just stupid, worthless, fucking piece of shit motherfuckers that come in here and cut wires and try ripping them out. I mean, if you're gonna fucking do it, at least take the fucking wires, you stupid fucking worthless pieces of shit.
Now, this guy had his client mouthing off to him about how easy it is to do plumbing work. So instead of him doing the work, he put the client to do this ice maker box in the kitchen. He says that the client is always right, and indeed, he put him to the test to see what he's really made of.
Yeah, that's definitely on.
So this guy had just bought one of these houses for a deal that no one can ever refuse. Now the only catch about it is that you have to deal with pesty critters invading the lumber of the house.
Really supposed to do all this, but I'm not a mechanic, so.
This guy had bought a house to renovate, but it seems like art was a much cheaper option instead of the remodel.
Oh, are you okay?
Looks like the apprentice got one of the craziest memories he'll ever make. After trying to remodel a second-story bathroom, he ended up disregarding the stepping on studs and stepped right on top of the drywall into that nasty fall. Now how much money can a homeowner really save? Not much it seems, and hiring the specialised person would have been a better result.
Coming!
There it is! Watch it, baby, watch it.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Unhandy Construction Shenanigans. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for our road to 1,000 subscribers. And don't forget to check out the rest of our videos.